Welcome back, everyone. I want to ask you all a question right now. How often do you eat tortillas? Probably a few times a week, right? Well, there's no way that you can live in San Antonio and never eat them. Our photojournalist Justin Calderon went to a tortilla factory that's unlike any other, right, Justin?
Oh, that's right, Roma. It's the only one of its kind in SA, and I got to meet two guys there who are taking us back to our native roots in their method of making them.
In the heart of the Mero Hueso, there is a molino.
Do you have enough room here?
And partnership unlike any other.
My máquina, my vacuum sealer?
Your vacuum sealer?
Chef Paul Morales, Raimundo Escamilla, and staff are hard at work. Cooking, grinding, and shaping the way we eat Mexican food in San Antonio. But your average tortilla factory,
Beautiful.
this is not. They use a special method here, one that dates back thousands of years, called nixtamalization.
It's what changed the whole landscape of Mexico. It's why the Aztecs were so advanced and the South Americans, Incas, because it allowed them to stay put in one place and grow corn.
No longer were they nomadic people chasing animals.
They can raise crops and then spend time building pyramids and having very advanced civilizations because they didn't have to worry about food. Right here I have a pamphlet that was made for my grandfather back in 1955.
Coming from a family of butchers, Paul went to culinary school and entered the workforce, cooking at many places. He spent some time in California, where his world was shattered.
To me, tortillas were always flour, but when I had my first taste of an heirloom 100% nixtamal tortilla out west, it changed my life, and ever since then I've been chasing this flavor. It would be my dream one day to go back home and start a company and sell tortillas like this to my family and my friends. But this is a non-GMO, organic, land-raised seed. This is as pure as it gets.
He started his business, Ancient Heirloom Grains, making tortillas by hand.
You can still see little chunks of corn in there. That's how you know it's 100% nixtamal.
But for such a tedious process, he needed help.
You have to really know what you're doing. That's why I hooked up with La Familia Escamilla. They say, you know, if you're gonna learn from the best.
No le puedo poner tanta masa acá.
Raimundo Escamilla Sr. and Jr. come from a long line of tortilleros with well over 30 years of experience. In 2011, the family moved from Monterrey to San Antonio and started SA Colonial Tortilla Factory.
We wanted to give our fellow taqueros or fellow Mexicans here in San Antonio the best tortilla that we could. The best tortilla that is the natural one. That has no preservatives, that has no colorant, that has nothing but corn, water, and lime. That's it. We put the corn with the water and lime. We cook it for about 3 hours, 4 hours.
They let it sit overnight.
Wanna turn it on?
And the next day, they load it into the molino and grind it. They form the mixed masa into tablets to feed it into a machine to be pressed and lightly cooked. Out comes fresh, organic nixtamal tortillas.
A VIP client of ours, Jason Dady, he requested these. These are pink and yellow marbled.
And with Paul's connections to the culinary world, they were able to have their products in many local restaurants of all kinds. Chances are, if you had a good taco in SA, it might be from them. In turn, they are educating the public about health, history, and preserving our cultura.
And this is bolita.
One kernel at a time.
Doing the nixtamal is a way to preserve our heritage. I feel very special and I feel very fortunate that I have a relationship with the Familia Escamilla, and it's very important because it allows me to have a place in San Antonio culture and in history, because right now we're the only ones that are doing these types of tortillas, and I think that's special.
I'm very proud of my parents because they started this company thinking that we have to do the most natural tortilla. So we wanted to make the best tortillas for our health and for our fellow Mexicans, so fellow Latinos, or even the people here in the United States, for everyone. Corn tortillas is for everyone.
Oh yeah, it really does make you appreciate where you came from. It's such a good story for Hispanic Heritage Month. And you can check them out at Ancient Heirloom Grains on Facebook and Instagram, and SA Colonial Tortilla Factory at 1926 Guadalupe Street. And Roma, after this in Clark's segment, I really need a taco. How about you?
I was just gonna say that I want to combine the two. I want the cheese, the meat, and the tortilla all in there. But what an incredible story, Justin. I love that they're sharing something that is so special to our descendants. Corn has been the foundation of so much.
It's the lifeblood of the Mexicano people.
Totally, Justin. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. And y'all go check them out for sure.